Start interview.
Of course. Let's get started. First question, tell me about yourself.
Hello, my name is Dipanshu. I am a full stack developer from Delhi. I completed my
Thank-
diploma in computer engineering from IIT, followed by my graduation in BCA. After that, I joined Intalipath full stack development course, and now I am focused on MERN Stack development. For development, I use React and Tailwind for my front end, Node.js and Express for my backend, and for my database, I use MongoDB. One of my recent projects is personal finance tracking app that extract data from PDF and show categorized spending through visual representation on dashboard. Right now, I am improving my backend skills and working on enhancing my communication, aiming for a full-time role in full stack development.
Got it. Now let's move to the second question. Could you explain the temporal dead zone?
The temporal dead zone is the period uh, between the declaration and the initialization of let and const variable. Uh,
Exactly.
in this period, it exists but can't be accessed, and if you're trying to access these variable, it throw a reference error. This prevent to use uh, variable before initializations.
Great explanation. Let's keep the momentum. Next, could you explain the call stack?
The call stack is a stack data structure in JavaScript that help us to manage execution of function in JavaScript. Whenever a function is called, it push in onto the call stack, and whenever their execution is finished, it removed from the call stacks. As JavaScript single-threaded, call stack help us to execute our functions properly.
That's clear. Now let's talk about the React lifecycle. Can you explain it?
The React lifecycle consists of three phases. First one is mounting, second one is updating, and third one is unmounting. In mounting phase, the component is created and added to the DOMs, and in updating phase, whenever they just change in probes and state, it re-renders. And third one is unmounting. In unmounting, the component is removed from the DOM, and all the cleanup functions are running in this phase. The React lifecycle phases or components are executed in use effect hook using the use effect hook.
Perfect. Now let's shift to Node.js. Could you explain what an event emitter is?
The EventEmitter is Node.js built-in module that help us to create or handle custom events. It follow publish subscribe pattern. That's mean one part of the application is emit an event and the another part is listen for it. The event emitter use emit method to trigger an event and on method to listen for it, and it helps us to build an event driven application.
Well done. Now for the final one. Can you compare SQL and MongoDB?
And SQL is relational database that store data in tables with the help of rows and column, while MongoDB is not only SQL database and it store data in JSON-like format in documents. Mm, SQL follow fixed schema while MongoDB follow flexible schema. SQL is good for vertical scaling while MongoDB is useful for horizontal scaling. SQL is um SQL is good for complex relations database while MongoDB is used for huge amount of data to manage huge amount of data.
You've completed all 6 questions. Now let me give you your feedback. Are you ready to hear it?
Yes,
Great. So overall, I'd say you covered the technical concepts quite well. Your understanding of each topic is clear. On the communication side, you did well, but I noticed a few grammar slips and filler words. We'll refine that as we go. But for now, nice job.
please score out of 10.
For a balanced score, I'd say technically you're around a 7 out of 10, since your concepts are solid, but a couple could go deeper. Communication-wise, I'd give you about a 6. Your structure is there, but we'll polish fluency. So overall, you're sitting around a 6.5, and with practice, we'll raise that.
Okay, thank you.